Hello you lovely people, welcome back to the channel. And I thought I'd make a video while I'm sat here waiting for these people who was meant to come and buy another bit of land off of Mira, but I thought it was going to fall through, and I think it has. I've been here for 3 hours, no correspondence, so after I make this video I'm going home. I'm going back to Pinyan from Lilloy. I'm all the way in Lilloy, people. But anyway, that aside, I thought I'd take this time to make a video. And the video that I want to talk about today is how many of you say you feel like ATM machines, meaning you always find that your partner or your wife or whoever is demanding. Well, I've never felt that. Yes, I've bought everything so far apart from the land outside, which my wife has bought that, but I've never felt like my wife has said to me, Stephen, buy this, buy that. So I've never felt that. Honestly, I mean, if anything, my wife is the one who says to me, Stephen, we don't need this, we don't need that. And I'm not bragging about anything, I'm really not. But I'm just saying I don't feel like feel like an ATM machine. Now, with the first Filipino I was with, 100%, I was the ATM machine. And I lost a lot of money. But when I realised what was going on, I got out of it. I just packed up the things I had, which wasn't a lot. It was the things I come to the Philippines with. I think 2 suitcases, a couple of hold-alls, and that was it. And I just went, I left. And that's what I mean, if you feel like an ATM machine and you're constantly giving, then I would be gone, people. That's just me. I would be gone. I mean, if I thought that that's all I was, then I wouldn't be in that relationship whatsoever. I would rather be on my own and spend the money on myself. But what I do here, and I think any decent man would do it, is you spending money, but it's nothing that I wouldn't spend if I wasn't doing the things I was doing, like setting up a home, with your partner, with your wife and your family. So I don't do anything that I wouldn't have done back home in England. Well, home is here now, but you know what I'm saying. So I certainly don't feel that, in fact, I couldn't feel like an ATM machine because I'm not that wealthy of a foreigner where I can do this and do that and do something else. No, I'm not. So I think I'm lucky in that respect because my wife is proper down to earth. She doesn't, she's not demanding whatsoever in any way, shape or form. And I'm not saying that in a big-headed way. I'm saying that because that's how she is. I'm very lucky, I think. And I've never felt that's all I am. Because if I did, like I said, I would be gone. I would, people. I would not stand for that. Like I did the first time I was here. And I knew I was the ATM machine, but I was gone pretty quick, people. But, the damage was done. I spent a lot of money. But never mind. So what I'm saying is, people, if you feel like that, and you actually feel like you are being used for your finances, and you get nothing back in return, like loving or anything like that, then I would be gone. I would. And it's not that there's any lack of starting again here, because you can quite easily, no problem at all. And I know there is many Filipinas and many Filipinos too who are like sort of opportunists. It's like when you go for a drink here, and they say, my friend, join us for a shot. And you know what's going to happen when you get there. They will give you a shot and another shot, and then they haven't got no more beer, so they'll expect you to buy one. I know the crack of that, people. It doesn't bother me, so I do buy it. I know. And if I couldn't do it, then I wouldn't join them for a drink. It's very simple. But listen, you will be expected when you do get with a partner, and I think you're expected of yourself to, put your hand in your pocket and set up a home. Even if it's a rented accommodation, it doesn't matter, but you might have to buy sofas and furniture and things like that if it's an unfurnished place. But that's nothing that you wouldn't do if you were back home in your own country and you'd met someone who was in that situation. The only difference is, and it's a big difference I think, is when you do meet someone from back home, from your own country, normally they've got everything. You know, they probably got the house or something like that, or a house where they live in, and they're probably not living with parents, which a lot of them do here until they get married, and they've already got everything. So, and they probably got money as well. So it's not all you that's spending all the time. That's probably the only difference that I can think of. But apart from that, I'm just doing what any husband would do, I think, is just paying the bills and keeping the house. You know, making sure everything runs as smoothly as I possibly can run it. Which is, if it was left to me, people, it wouldn't be run smoothly, I tell you that. Honest to God, it wouldn't. But anyway, when I was driving here, I noticed a humming, changing the subject, I noticed a humming coming from the car. And it's a wheel bearing, because when I stopped, parked up here in Lilloy, I thought, I want to have a little look at that. I think it's a wheel bearing. So I will be going back home, and very shortly, even if these people message me now, I'm still going home. I've been here for 3 hours waiting for them, and I feel like a spare prick at a wedding. Again. I said to Mira they weren't going to turn up. Anyway, I'm going to have a look at that wheel bearing, take it out and probably do a video of it. Probably do a video of me changing the wheel bearing, which will be, it'll be me shouting and swearing and cursing. Because I haven't got a lot of tools really, but I've got some tools that I've been buying over the last couple of months. And while I'm doing that, it needs a lower, what's it called, a lower suspension arm as well. I know that. I will change that at the same time. So when I can get these parts and I do confirm exactly what this humming is, which I think is a wheel bearing, I will be doing a video of me fixing it. Oh, you don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss that. So yeah, I mean, people, I'm going to say this one last time before I go. If you feel like you are an ATM machine, then get out of it, because your first impressions of something is not generally far wrong. It's like your instincts, your first instinct of something. It's not generally far out, you know, it's not generally far wrong from what, you know, your instinct was thinking. And my wife there, she's got a tree there, it's full of rambutan, but I think they passed it because they are so red that I think I might climb that tree and get some of that rambutan, because, ooh, something just bit me then. I'm going to get some rambutan and take home. If they are, I think they overripe, because there's no one here, see, to take them. But that's what I'm going to do, people. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to leave you to your lovely, lovely Saturday. And I'm going to drive home for about 3 hours drive home. I hope that air wheel bearing doesn't explode. Shouldn't do, should it? I'll drive slowly. And I'll upload this video probably tomorrow or something like that. Our family's full of snot, people. Our family is full of snot. Yesterday, Friday, not Friday. That was just not Thursday. My wife said, Zach's got a bit of snot, and me, I panicked straight away. Oh, here we go, he's only 5 weeks old. So we took him to the private doctor. The doctor said, yeah, he's got a little bit of phlegm on his chest. So he gave him this very, I don't know what it is, but it's like, it's medicine. But I googled it, and he said they can't give them to a baby unless the doctor has said so. But it's just a tiny, tiny amount, and it's meant to be stop the body air rejecting something, I don't know. But I said to my wife, whatever the doctor said, give him half of what the doctor said, just, you know, to be on the safe side. But the doctor said it'll be okay, just on the breast milk, because there's more antibodies and all that stuff in the breast milk than anything else. And they can't give him anything because he's only 5 weeks old. But anyway, I've got snot. My wife has got snot. Caleb was the instigator. He was the one who gave us all snot. And of course, when the baby was born, he was kissing the baby, kuya, brother, and kissing the baby. And we've all got it. So, oh God, it's a worrying time, people. It's a worrying time for me, this. My wife is okay. I said, every 2 minutes I say, is he okay? Yeah, he's okay. I said, well, why don't you tell me? Tell me he's okay before I ask all the time. I'm just paranoid. I'm paranoid about, you know, little kids and that when they get sick, especially when there's no medicine that you can give them. But the doctor said the breast is best. Carry on. And I said to Mira, make sure he's eating as much as he can, and he's put on 2 kilos, which is very good. He's put on 2 kilos in 5 weeks. Can't be bad. Can't be bad. But that being said, people, I'm going to bugger off. and I'm going to bugger off from here and all. I feel like a spare prick at a wedding, like I said, just sat here. No good, is it? Anyway, bye-zy bye.